Thank you all for coming to our booth for a very special announcement today. I was thinking about it. This is my 19th work truck show, and I love this industry. I'm Kathryn Schifferle, the founder of Work Truck Solutions. I started as a publisher and a helper to people selling commercial vehicles, but I fell in love with the whole industry and how what we do is we support the hardworking, salt of the earth backbone of the US economy, and that's what we all do together. It's an amazing ecosystem. We started by helping dealers be able to show upfitted inventory to customers for the first time, searchable by what it became rather than just the VIN. And the journey since then is that we've continued to listen to the industry, to all the hardworking people that make it happen, and we've continued to add to our platform, our solutions, our services. We serve over 1,500 dealers now. We help all the major OEMs show on their tier 1 sites work-ready vehicles. We help upfitters know when something moves off of a dealer's lot and what their market looks like as far as demand. And it just continues to be a labor of love, quite frankly. And so it's my great pleasure today to announce to you all that we have finally achieved something I've wanted to do for the last 5 years. And by the way, there's a person hiding back there, a couple people back there. I just want to say last year, our announcement was, there's Brian, was that we were able to find investors. Rubicon Technology Partners has supported us in being able to invest in something really big. And so with that whole build-up, I'll tell you, we are today announcing a native, built from scratch, commercial CRM. I'm also very excited to introduce to you the mastermind. I'm not sure
hardly.
Alex Young, and he'll give you a couple minutes about how he ended up in our family and then walk you through some high points.
Yeah, thanks Kathryn, and yeah, very exciting day for us to launch our commercial CRM. The genesis of this, as Kathryn mentioned, is continued support of the commercial vehicle industry. We've been maniacally focused. We've never even dabbled in the retail space. And today with our commercial CRM, it's a further validation of that commitment to this industry, both on the commercial and the fleet side. We've talked to hundreds of dealers at this point, and unanimously they've argued that the CRMs that they're using today are not built for commercial and fleet. It's single vehicle, single customer, single transaction. When you're buying 25, it's a painful process. And so our commercial CRM aims to make that a lot easier by thinking first about you all, as we have done and will continue to do. And that really starts by making sure that this system is thought of as a business CRM. It's B2B through and through, unmistakably. From the moment you add a customer in, we're asking you, what's the business name? What's the business website? What's the contact? We're allowing you to do things like denote that this business is, maybe it's a commercial, a FMC, a fleet deal, just your local plumber, right? Making sure that when we have access to that information, we can help guide workflows that are relevant for those different buying journeys. Let's see if this works. Come on. The other thing that, CRMs elicit a lot of response with dealers. Some folks love them, others would like to avoid them. In commercial, I think that is true. Like I said, most dealerships are saying they are avoiding them, not because they don't see value, they aren't working. But as the old adage goes, if it didn't happen, or if it's not in the CRM, it didn't happen. And we think that in this era, it's very easy to automate a lot of the things that have historically required a lot of manual input of tasks. And so you'll see reflected in our product is our ability to take the conversations that happen every day from commercial and fleet departments across Gmail, Outlook, your email client generally, and pull these in. This is something that other, enterprise grade CRMs, maybe like a Salesforce, do today. We think all commercial and fleet departments can benefit from that. That ultimately enables us to do a lot of things to take some of the manual logging of that off each of your department, each of the sales folks' plates, and gives the context for us to then think about how do we help you in the future? How do we automate calendar appointments? How do we automate notifications that help remind you of things that you may already know you need to do? You wanted to set that appointment, we'll be able to bring that forward. The CRM is also really great at taking all of the needs assessment that commercial sellers do today. It often starts with
B2B, baby.
B2B. It starts with an insurance record. It starts with a fleet file. All that data that's being captured isn't always being stored in ways that is easily accessible. And with the CRM, again, being that it's B2B, you got a whole fleet record there. You want to track your cycle times for a given customer. You want to label a build style that customer routinely gets. That's all going to be possible within the platform, and this is across all brands for any customer. Small other little things, being able to do things like store your FIN and FAN numbers that dealers collect, multiple brands, all of that being reflected easily, natively, fields ready to go, no customization, right? These things are possible with lots of time, lots of money. We think we have a very compelling solution at a very attractive price point. Quoting is really where we think our CRM will shine for a lot of our dealers, where commercial departments often don't use that CRM because of the marketing automation. My commercial customer, maybe I'm selling to somebody in Alaska, they don't need to hear that I'm having the July 4th barbecue, come on down for the hot dog.
Every other week.
It completely erodes the trust of that relationship. So you'll see a lot of what our product brings to market is really focused on that sales efficiency, driving through desking, helping you do things like book a deal that has 25 vehicles in it, in one deal jacket, in one workflow, not 25 times, 25 deal flows, 25 syncs to the DMS. These are the things that we think really represent the natural workflow that the commercial and fleet departments do, and we're really excited for people to get their hands on it. All of that gives a great commercial pipeline. A lot of this right now, I've seen great spreadsheets, I've seen pipelines stored in Outlook folders, all sorts of scrappy ways. We think, again, being a technology company, thinking about your workflows, building that out so you have a full pipeline, real time, get the stages, follow up with your customers as you see fit, see how many vehicles are in any one of those deals in flight. This is what we know all the commercial fleet departments deserve. And couple that with a great analytics toolkit, right? So with this, you're going to be able to see your entire lead, all your leads from all your different lead sources. Not sure why it's not loading, but we'll be able to see everything from your lead funnel performance, your sales team performance. Think about forecasting your close rate on your pipeline, something very common for our business. Like we forecast our SaaS pipeline. What do we think? How many are coming in the top of the funnel? What's our close rate? I know you guys do it, I'm sure as well, but being able to see that in real time as those deals are maturing, we think is going to be a huge benefit. Many of our dealer customers talk about the value to their dealership, but I don't think it's always championed as well as it could be because some of the visibility isn't always there in some of the reporting. Last but not least, I'll wrap with the platform is built mobile optimized. So being able to meet your customers at their place of business is something really important for commercial and fleet sellers. Not all deals are done like the retail in the showroom floor. So being able to take this on the go, visit your customer, talk about vehicles that you have on lot, build deals on the fly. All of that is done now can be done now through the CRM, right in a mobile optimized experience from day one. So we're really excited. We know we have lots of other and more interesting problems to continue to solve with this, but we're excited where we're starting and looking forward to giving anybody demos here at Work Truck Week and certainly after the show as well.
And I think one of the coolest things is that it doesn't matter whether it's we call them a one-man shop, right? Or whether it's a big dealer group with multiple dealer locations, that it will handle all of that. You can click on a particular dealer but see all of them in your group. You can be one person in charge of everything, and I mean everything, right? It's what's so unique and special about this space is that each market and each solution of dealerships to that market is unique. But this is what's going to help them like super deliver on to their customers.
So with that, thank you all for stopping by. We know you could be anywhere, but you're here to hear the announcement, and feel free to stick around and ask any questions, and we'll be happy to answer anything we can.
Thanks.
Thank you all.